What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your favorite YouTuber, Mr. Woodsmoke, and I'm coming to you again with the same backdrop as usual. Uh, if you guys are wondering, that flag is a Appeal to Heaven flag, actually redone by this company called Dangerous But Good. Check that company out. It's a great company. They are a pro Second Amendment company, Christian-based company, and check them out. The history of, you can also check out the history of that of the Appeal to Heaven flag. That's actually a real flag. It's actually just pretty much it's a flag that the actual Navy made years ago. But anyway, that's not the topic of today. That's just kind of a side note. But what I want to talk to you today, guys, is about the leading cause of death of African American men. And I wanted to get that out because it's a misconception with the media now that, with certain media, with left media, they want to perpetuate that black men are getting killed by racist white cops, and it is a out of control epidemic that's the leading cause of death to black men. Let the media tell it, and we don't even have a chance to even walk out our doors without us getting killed by racist white cops, when that is so not even close by factual evidence. And you're like, well, Mr. Woodsmoke, what's your factual evidence? Okay, so I'm pulling my factual evidence actually from true statistics from the CDC, the Center for Disease Control. I'm not pulling them from The Guardian. I'm not pulling them from CNN. I'm not pulling them from MSNBC. And I'm not pulling them from other YouTubers, pro-black YouTubers. I'm not pulling them from that. I'm actually pulling it from stats in the CDC that were based under I'm going back not even just under this administration, because a lot of you guys will say, well, those numbers are fudged. Those numbers are fudged. Well, I'm going back even before and during the Obama administration. And it's not that I'm just looking now. I know these stats because when Obama was running, I was still talking about the same thing. So these are factual numbers that that are out there for everyone to see. And honestly, I don't want you guys to take my advice. I don't want you guys to take my advice. I want you to look this stuff up. I'll try to leave a link in the description or whatever to the CDC, but don't even go to my link, because I could be lying. Do your own research, and if you see that I'm wrong, please leave a comment, and I'll stand corrected. But there's this narrative in the media and in the news that the number one killer of blacks is whites, and that's the narrative that they're pushing. But the thing of it is that nobody is pushing what's really killing us. The number one killer of African American is not the Ku Klux Klan. It's not white supremacy. It's not. The number one killer of African American men is heart disease. Yes, heart disease. Now I know they say the heart disease could be, they say it's in your genes, and it's passed down from generations and everything like that. And I do agree with that to a certain extent. Generational curses. It's it's in your bloodline. I get that, but I would have to say 90%. Yes, 90%. I would have to say that is choice of poor diet. And I would have to say you can have, like, okay, you could be predisposed to a lot of different diseases like diabetes, heart disease, cancer, things of that nature. And I think that there are some things that you can, I think that there's some things that you may not can do to kind of prevent things, but I think that there's a lot of things that we as blacks can do to prevent us, prevent that from reoccurring in our bodies. And I would have to say that eating healthy is one of them. I was thinking the other day, like, wouldn't it be amazing if Black Lives Matter, because they care about Black lives so much, that they would actually look at the real thing that's killing African Americans, And on a side note, just to let you know, there are 10 things that are the lead causing killers of blacks. And you can it's on the site. And not one of those 10 are white racist cops. Not one of them. They're not. And to even spice up the pot, I think number 4 is homicide. Homicide. That means killing of one another. Homicide. You know what I'm saying? Homicide. That's up there. Now that'll be a different conversation for the day, but and that I can go down a whole other rabbit hole with that. But anyway, we're talking about diet. Now back to what I was saying about the whole Black Lives Matter. It would be awesome. And honestly, if Black Lives Matter started to focus on diet and blacks eating right, I would buy a Black Lives Matter t-shirt tomorrow. But that would never, ever, ever happen because they don't care about the black population. They don't care about black lives. They have an agenda. But what I would love to see is that hopefully we can start realizing what's the real silent killer of black people, and it's heart disease. It's heart disease. I just saw on the other day there was a this is insane. It was on Twitter and on Facebook that they're actually making a clothing line, a Popeyes chicken clothing line. Please look this up. And basically the clothing line is going to look like the actual uniforms that the Popeyes that the Popeyes workers actually like that burgundy look, like that burgundy. So you know how the Popeyes workers like wear their uniforms every day to work? Well, that's what the clothing line will look like. And people are raving about it. Black people are raving about it. If this isn't some Sambo type, dancing type, butter biscuits type agenda, I don't know what is. How in the world can you have a clothing line based around a fried chicken spot? And on top of that, it's not even healthy. Popeye's chicken is killing black people. It's killing us. We don't stand a chance. We don't stand a chance. With our diet, we don't stand a chance. And we don't get it. We don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And then you got now. I heard Tyra Banks was on I think one of them shows, the talk or the whatever. I'm trying to think what show she was on. The one, I think the talk or whatever. And she was on there. Yeah, it's okay to be big. It's okay to be big. It's okay. If you 300 or 200 or 400 pounds, be happy with who you are. Don't worry about people saying. And I'm thinking to myself, this is insane. You're promoting the destruction of black women. Yeah. Is Tyra Banks going to be in the freaking hospital, come to the hospital to you when you getting that diagnosis of type 2 diabetes? Is Tyra Banks going to be up in there when you laid up in there getting a freaking stent put in your heart? Because now your heart is giving out because of the freaking grease and the cholesterol and all that kind of stuff, and your arteries are clogged up. Is Tyra Banks going to be in there with you talking about, good, it's okay, girl. It's okay, girl. Be as big as you want to be. And then you got people like Lizzo that's jumping on tables on videos and breaking the tables. That's right. They got a video of Lizzo jumping on a table and breaking the table. And twerking her big nasty square cheeks at a freaking Chick-fil-A. And people are saying, you know what, she should be happy with, she should be happy with, with her size. So other fat girls out here are like, are co-signing on that, and they're like, wow, yeah, it's okay to knock down these to knock down these 6 moon pies with a thing of Diet Coke. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be like that, and they don't understand that there's so many girls that there's so many black women that want a scapegoat. To give them an out, like, you know what, okay, it's okay. Lizzo's fat and greasy, so I can be fat and greasy. You know what I'm saying? It's disgusting. And then we wonder why, you got the lead cause of death is heart disease. Heart disease. Back a couple of months ago, the Popeyes chicken sandwich, people was getting killed over that poison. It's insane. It's insane what we put. It's insane what black people actually, we'll do to ourselves, but we'll protest. But the minute a white cop kills a black person, no matter, they don't want to look into what happened if the black person was busting back at the freaking cop. Oh, they ain't looking at that. They looking at, oh, he didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. And I'm not saying that there isn't. I'm not saying that there are. I'm not saying that there isn't some injustice out there where there are cops that are doing that. I get it. They are, and I'm not negating that. So let's not get that twisted. I'm not negating that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not negating that. Because I made a video prior to when when that woman got shot in her house and that white cop did it. I said he should be executed I said he should be executed. So don't get it twisted that I don't call stuff out like that. But I'm talking about the main killer of black people. The main killer, and how we perpetuate, being unhealthy, how it's cool to be unhealthy, how white, you remember Jillian Michaels off The Biggest Loser? How she came out against Lizzo and about how, hey, I like her music, but why should she, be defined by her weight? With her music, she shouldn't be defined by her weight. She should be defined by her music and her talent. And she was going and saying that, that's unhealthy. And, and then the black people, oh, that's racist. That white woman telling that black woman how to live her life. And all she was doing was trying to tell her, look, you need to just be more, health conscious with your weight. She's like, I've seen it. I've seen it over and over again. I know what obesity does to black women. It destroys them. It kills them. Now, if she was racist, she would tell her, yeah, girl, go ahead and eat everything up. Go ahead and eat everything ain't nailed down. Eat everything. To me, that's trying to get her up out of here. That's racist. But the thing of it is, we are the ones that are actually promoting unhealthy living and destruction of our own. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I don't know. It's just mind-boggling that we as blacks, we it's like this. It's like the human body is like this. We had a hangnail, and we'll equate the hangnail to you know to white racist cops killing black people. Not saying that it's not happening. That's a hangnail on a body. But then, on the other hand, on the same body, we are we have a brain tumor. It's in its early stages of the brain tumor. And we know that there's something going on with the brain, but we're going to focus our sole focus on getting this hangnail taken care of. We're gonna use all our resources to try to take care of this hangnail. Years and years and years to try to figure out how we can stop this hangnail. And in the process of us trying to fix this hangnail, we end up dying of a brain tumor. And that's how silly us blacks are with this whole, we are, oh my goodness, this, that, and the other about, everything else is killing us, but what's killing us. Everything else is killing us, but what's killing us. You see what I'm saying? So, guys, I just want to just make this video, just to put, it's a public service announcement, make awareness to don't follow up all of these hating wannabe pro-black channels that's telling you, it's all about, white racist cops is like the number one killer of black people, and no, it ain't that. It's ourselves putting food in our body that is destroying us. I mean, I can go into another rabbit hole about certain things you eat and all that stuff like that, and I'll do more. I'll do more stuff into diet and stuff like that, and all of that. But another thing too is that why don't we have any black owned? I mean, I'm sure they probably are local. I'm talking about local. Local. Maybe some mom and pop spots, local. But where are all? We got all this money that we spending, on your weeds, on your Jordans, on all that kind of stuff like that. But where is all the money going to put healthy stuff? Oh, I'm trying to keep it in the community. I'm trying to keep it in the community. Okay, you're trying to keep it in the community. Well, there ain't going to be no community if we keep dying because we're eating the wrong food. So back to what I was saying, where is all the money going to, where are some good, healthy, black-owned shops out there? Where? As far as, and I mean healthy as far as like health food stores. Where are they? All these billionaire black people, why aren't we putting our money to make healthier options to eat? Because that's what's really killing us. The Kaepernicks that's kneeling, the dang near billionaire Kaepernick that's kneeling for black injustice. Why he ain't kneeling for freaking heart disease that's killing majority of blacks? You see what I'm saying? If you gonna kneel for something that's killing majority of us, fool. You see what I'm saying? The hangnail and the brain tumor. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't doing that. He too busy buying pig socks. You see what I'm saying? If you really cared about the mass population, if you want us to be fruitful and multiply and be more and not be the minority, the best way you can do to be the majority is keep us on the earth longer. How can you keep us on the earth longer? That's the whole point. That's the whole point. If you keep us on the earth longer, we will populate more. We will be spread out more. That's the logic mindset. That's macro, not micro. You're thinking of in a macro sense, in a more of abundant sense, not just a micro sense. Microcosm, meaning that you're just thinking of just one small aspect. You gotta think outside the box. What's going to help the black population overall grow overall, not be a minority. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Um, if you like the video, please let me know. If you don't, please let me know. Hopefully I can make some more of these and try to educate us and how to be better people, and hopefully this you guys will put this out, um, and it'll educate someone, and this may keep hopefully this may keep the black race uh, knowledgeable and growing and populating. All right, guys, thanks. Please like.